Back then, we used to escape the real world by going on the internet. Nowadays, we escape the internet by going back into the real world. And that totally resonates with me, especially in 2026, because all I could think about, aside from the will to live and surviving the day-to-day motions of being a human, is the fact that all I want to do is be out in nature. It's all I think about. I look out the window and just wonder, like, wow, what would I be doing outside if I wasn't inside of a building most of the hours of my day? I would be doing a hell of a lot more. And sometimes I probably don't even think I would be doing a whole lot. It's just more of just being outside, sitting on a rock, looking at a view, focusing on my breath, reflecting. I'd probably be doing a lot of reflecting all throughout the day. Thinking about my past, thinking about my future, thinking about what to do here in the now, reflecting on what I would have done differently, but also dreaming up of a future of what I wish to create. Even though it might seem that there's a lot of, stuff going on, don't want to really get into it, don't really have to. I'm sure you're picking up on what I'm putting down, but it's just more of just the presence of being outside and not being confined in between walls and a ceiling and having lack of airflow and oxygen and all this stuff. And it's just amazing how when you shift your mindset from what you're willing to do and how you're willing to get there, things begin to change. I spend a lot of time by myself. I don't have many friends, and the ones that I do have, they're great, they're wonderful. But there's just something that energetically, from a flow basis, I'm not always connecting with them, even though I'm making a better habit of reaching out to them now. But I was talking to someone earlier today, and we were discussing about how, not even our desire, but our sense of need is creativity. That we need to go back to things of creative nature, art, music, dance, hobbies, because that's what's going to keep us grounded while we work through the day-to-day motions of being a human being and surviving and all that other stuff. And it really felt true to me. However, one thing that I pointed out is, although there is a revamp of creativity happening, there's a lot of isolation that comes with it. Like even here right now, I'm by myself talking onto a camera. I have no friends, I have no colleagues, I have no collaborators with me. It's just me, myself, my camera, and the unknown audience that is going to be watching this if you've gotten up to the 4 minutes and 11 seconds of this video. So going back to, there's isolation that comes with it. And that's the sad part, because doing things in twos or more just makes you feel a sense of connection and belonging. And my heart really goes out to the people who, have found a sense of community through online spaces like apps and TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. However, it's very challenging to find consistent communities that you could participate in person. And then, of course, it got me thinking like, well, things are becoming more cost prohibitive. Some people just can't conjure up the energy to go out, to leave their house. And it's fair, it's valid, because, the moment you even go to somewhere like the grocery store, you just run into price tags of items that you got a few years back just going up and going up, whether it's 10 cents, 20 cents, $1. And it can get very discouraging because most people, including myself, we're just spending all that we earn just to live. And that is honestly no way to live. But I digress. So when we tap into a state of creativity, we're naturally grounding ourselves with our inner self. And